What is up, guys? Reptile Roman here today, and we are going to be making a video on how to set up a leopard gecko enclosure. I know I made one of these videos in the past in my channel, and that was a tub setup. This is going to be more of a display setup. As you see here, I have a 20 long. That background is just packaging paper that I just taped on the back. So getting started, you can use a 10-gallon tank, or you can use a 20 long or 15, whatever you do prefer. You're gonna need heating. They need a heat gradient of about 90. You can tell there it's 90. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's 90 there. From 90 to about 80-ish, 75-ish. So what you want to start out with is a heating pad. As you can tell, I have under here, and a thermometer. I can tell you how exactly what the temperature is. So yeah, we're gonna break this down into a couple of different categories. I guess the first is completed with what we're actually gonna use, which is this tank. Then we're gonna do substrate, decor, and that's gonna be the fun part. But pretty much anything additional after that. So yeah, enjoy the video. Okay, so substrate wise, you can use a variety of things. As with most reptiles. Starting off, you can use just basic paper towel, but we're not going to use that because this is going to be a display tank. You can use sand if they are fully grown, but I mean, caution with impaction and whatnot, so I would stay away from it. And what I do prefer, just because it looks nice and the leopard geckos can't get impacted from it, and it just, I don't know, it looks good, is this Repti carpet. So what you want to do, let me just get the thermometer out of the way, is just pretty much just get whichever size fits your tank, and I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me, and just place it in there. So there you go. You can see it fits perfectly. And today's cleaning day here, so that's why I'm going to be making these videos. I will be doing a bearded dragon setup right after. As you can tell, I'm cleaning his tank. He's in there right now, so he's going to be a little skittish and whatnot. But back to leopard geckos. So I do prefer the Repti carpet substrate, just because it looks nicer. Let me put this back in here. It looks nicer. There's no impaction, and it's not going to be... I mean, it's a little bit more expensive as paper towel, but it's easy to clean and all that good junk. All right. Yeah, so next, moving on to the decor. Alright guys, so here comes the fun part. It's going to be decorating your display tank and deciding where you're going to actually put in it. So here's all my decor, and we have a variety of things. We have wood, stones, some skulls and whatnot, and a couple of different types of hides. So we want to, this is going to be our display tank, so we're going to try to make this as nice looking as possible, and try to maximize the floor space of what these guys can actually use, and etc, etc. So let's see here. Since I have two of these hides, I am going to use one of these, so we'll pick out that. I think this will be pretty cool for them to walk into, so we could use that. And the cardboard boxes are pretty cheap and easy to use. Usually I would use this, but since this is a display tank, I'm going to use a different type of hide, which is just this rocky, cavey type hide. So we'll use that. And this is a nice water dish, but I think this is going to take up too much space, so I don't quite want to use that. The reptile hammock would be nice, but these guys are mostly ground dwellers, so we don't really need that. This would be a nice little addition to have, just a little crab hut, and we can use those as the water bowls. So let's get to trying to put this together. So on our hot side, we're gonna want to use a type of hide that will be able to hold the heat in and not let it escape. So this might be able to work. I think I might actually use this on the cool side. This, I think, will be able to hold the heat in a little bit better. So we're going to just place this right over the thermometer right there. That looks nice in there. let's see what else we have. This wooden piece here would be nice for them to walk into and whatnot. It does take up quite a bit of space, but actually that will work. For the cool side, we can use this hide, and we'll just set that in there and see how it looks. We will rearrange some things just to get a basic view. Now this looks kind of plain and simple, so I am going to try add a couple more things. Maybe this this crab hut thing. Maybe we can add this back here. Not really, that doesn't look too good, because we want them to be able to access that back. See what else we can use. Maybe one of these wood pieces would work pretty well. I don't know, let's just see how it looks. Just for them to be able... That looks kind of cluttered. Actually, not too bad. When you're putting something like this in a wood structure, you want to be able to make sure that it's not going to be able to fall, and that looks pretty supportive there. So we're actually going to leave that in there. And decor-wise is looking pretty nice. Then we're just going to use these water dishes and whatnot. We could probably put these things back here. This is already filled with water. I should probably empty that before, but so that looks pretty well. This, we don't really have a need for this. It could be a nice addition if you want to rearrange it yourself. But pretty much decor-wise, for if you want a display tank like this is, you want to make sure that it has a nice layout. It could be simple, it could be more advanced, but pretty much, sorry about that. Pretty much you just want it to look nice. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything too fancy. This is simple, but it gives them a lot of floor space. If they want to, they can climb up here, which they probably won't, and access that top. And they could walk around back in there and still have access to their water bowls and whatnot. So this adds a good variety of places for them to be able to hide, as we have 1, 2, 3 or 4 hiding spots in there for them. See what else we can do. I actually think that looks pretty fine. So adding into more extra info and what. Alright guys, this is going to be our final segment. For extra things you can add in, they need a human hide, and you want to put down the cold side. That's why I use this one in here. So my human hide, hold up, my Leos aren't there. My Leo and my friend's Leo aren't there. Let me get him out of here. This is my baby right here. She. Alright. So, for what I use for my human hide is just a Rubbermaid tub. Just a regular tub you can find at any grocery store, Walmart, dollar store. And what I did is I just cut a side out, and I use a lighter to go around the edges and smooth it out a little bit. And inside it we just have some damp paper towels. So what you want to do here is just put the cool side or the humid hide in, and hopefully this fits. It looks like it's not going to fit. Yeah, it's not going to fit. Yeah. See what we can do, if we can use anything else. Alright, I'm just going to leave it like that just for demonstrational purposes. But pretty much what you want to do is put the humid hide in there, and then you don't have to cover it up, but as a display tank, you do want it to be a little bit more covered so you don't notice it that much. Yeah. So another extra thing you can add, you can tell this has no lid. You can add a screening. It is not essential, as leopard geckos can't climb up walls and whatnot. But yeah, that's it with the screening on. So let's just add our Leos to this enclosure and see how they like it. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I just added the Leos in here, and as you can tell, they're just exploring around, enjoying their new home, just walking around. So guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching. And if you have any questions on how you want to set up your tank or anything like that, let me know and I will try and answer. Also, if you have any other video ideas, just message me or comment or whatever you want. Is he gonna get stuck in there? No, he's not. He's fine. So yeah, guys, pretty much you can tell that she's already going through that log hide. And yeah, so this is Reptile Roman. Be sure, I'm about to do a bearded dragon setup video, so be sure to check that out and whatnot. Alright, thanks. And bye.